Okay, hello everyone. I'm Delegate Edith Patterson, and we want to welcome you to the Riverboat on the Potomac Sports Book Charles County Community Benefit Awards program. This is the first of its kind, and it's going to be a phenomenal event. And we're so pleased that the Riverboat, the partners, and the managers are here to present outstanding awards to citizens. You will hear from Delegate Davis and representation of words from Senator Ellis as well as Senator Jackson. But it's really important that you understand why you are here. We started this approach about almost 4 years ago, and with the diligence of the members of the sports book, and really I'm going to give credit to Commissioner Thomas Coach, who was the leader in terms of getting us started. And so it's only after so many years in trying this that Delegate Davis, because you chair the Charles County delegation, hosted an event and we brought this together. And so let's give the Riverboat a round of applause at the beginning. This is going to be fun, but most of all, it's going to be informative because you will hear from some of the elected leaders of this county and why they are so committed to this project. And so at this moment, I would like to bring up or introduce Delegate Deborah Davis, who's chair of the Charles County Delegation. And as she's coming up, I will say I'm chair of the Southern Maryland Delegation, which is Charles, Calvert, and St. Mary's counties in the Maryland General Assembly. Delegate Davis.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What is really important is that Delegate Patterson can be modest sometimes. When she's in charge of the gaming subcommittee, and when this came up, when this came up, she made sure that Charles County got a benefit out of it. And because of that, you all are here, all right? She made sure that there was going to be a community benefit to our county. And that, she deserves a round of applause for that. So as she mentioned, I'm the chair of the Charles County Delegation. I always mention who we are because some people aren't as politically savvy as others. So your state delegates are Delegate C.T. Wilson, who's chairman of Economic Matters Committee, Delegate Edith Patterson, myself, Delegate Davis, Delegate Kevin Harris has the northern part of the county, was just redistricting the last election, and Senator Ellis and Senator Michael Jackson, who has 3 counties. All right, parts of 3 counties. So those are your elected state representatives. So I am so excited that we were able to sit down and to discuss what organizations are giving back to the community and to have the discussion and to not have any disagreement. We are going to give money to 8 organizations. These are organizations that are already doing the work in the county. That is so important that they're already doing the work. They're already reaching out to young people. That's a common theme, is that they're already reaching out to young people. And that is all I'm saying. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Delegate C.T. Wilson had planned to come. Unfortunately, he has a medical emergency, but he wants, it's a broken tooth. But anyway, it's nothing serious because, you know, when you're an elected official, you don't want people to think you're really sick. So it's just a minor repair of a tooth. But I want you to know that he is chair of the Economic Matters Committee. Now, in Annapolis, certain committees have a lot of weight. And they have weight because they deal with the money. And so he has a lot of weight. In Annapolis, they call him Chair Wilson. They don't say delegate, they say Chair Wilson, simply because of the respect. But also know that this program today is reflective of all of our commitments to the Riverboat and to the community. So he made sure, he asked me to send his regrets, and I'm going to gladly do that. In addition, we have from Senator Michael Jackson's office, Jordan Lewis, who will come forth and offer some words on behalf of Senator Jackson.
Hello, everyone. It's good to be with you today. My name is Jordan Lewis. I'm here on behalf of Senator Michael Jackson. It really is good to be able to recognize the riverboat and the people in our community that give back to our community. Our community is so tightly wound together and tightly knit, and it's so important that we serve each other, that we work together to produce a community that is integrated with each other and that is prepared to better serve our community and to work together. And so Senator Jackson unfortunately couldn't be here today, but he sends his regards and he thanks you for the work that you do and for the opportunity to be able to be a part of the ceremony today. So thank you.
Well, thank you very much. He did a good job. He didn't know he was going to talk. But if you know me, you know I'll put you on the spot. Now, did you say yes? Natanya Mitchell is representing Senator Arthur Ellis. She's not here yet, but when she does come, we will certainly have words from her. Now I'm going to ask, before we hear from the county commissioners, remarks and a visual presentation from the phenomenal Tony Jones. If I say you're phenomenal, you're phenomenal. He works really hard in terms of coming by the office and along with Jonathan Carpenter to say, well, Delegate, what's up? Or what's going on? Or what can we do? We need this and that for the riverboat. We need some money. He speaks the truth, always, right. And so, Tony, I'm going to turn it over to you. Thank you very, very much.
Well, first, good evening, folks. Again, my name is Tony Jones, managing partner Riverboat on the Potomac. I'll introduce the remainder of our team in just a little bit, but I first want to thank the Charles County delegation for all of the support that they've given to us over the years. You can't imagine how difficult it was for a 100% people of color to get into gaming sports betting, okay? They really didn't want us in, but through those hard efforts of your legislators and a strong team, we were able to make that happen. So we're moving into year 3. So I'm gonna applaud us for that, okay? But before we get started, I'd like to share a video, and there's a couple of videos as well as some pictures that we'll just kind of talk through, but it kind of gives you a little bit of our journey over the last 3 years, starting from, trying to find legislation that we could be married up to, and more importantly, working through the process to get us to this day. So Ruth, if you would start that, okay. That's a picture of the riverboat, okay? Now, how many of you have been across the Harry Nice Bridge, taking the left-hand turn onto 218, which is Windsor Drive, and been down to the river? Raise your hand, how many of you have been there? All right, give yourselves a hand. We appreciate that. We need more like you to come down there. But it's a beautiful place, as you've been there to see. Sits right on the Potomac River, and many say it's the second largest beachfront in the state, okay? Well, why could it be in the state? It's in Virginia. History tells me that we own the Potomac River here in Maryland, okay? So with that, let's go to the next. Here it's gonna be, I'm gonna share a slide, a little bit of a video presentation of our vision 4 years ago when we decided to move along this path. This is the same video, we'll call it an infomercial, but we presented it to the General Assembly so that they know what it was that we were trying to do, because by having that video, it saved a lot of walking and a whole lot of talking, okay? All we had to do was put it on and they had an idea what we were doing.
100 years ago today, the riverboat on the Potomac was at the heart of Maryland's gaming industry. Casinos and betting parlors dotted the shores of the Potomac along the Maryland-Virginia border. Today, we are the only business left from this era. Rebuilding after fire in 1963 and Hurricane Isabel in 2003, we became a lottery retailer and an off-track betting facility.
My name is Winston Delattiboudere, President and CEO of MBE firm DTI. My partner, Tony Jones, resides in Prince George's County, Maryland, and I live in Howard County, Maryland. Both of us attended Bowie State University, which is located in Maryland and is in fact an HBCU. For over 15 years, our firm has been providing stellar information technology support services to the state of Maryland as well as the federal government.
What will sports betting license mean for minority businesses? Everything. MBE equity ownership in the gaming space through a one-of-a-kind partnership. A seat at the table to compete in a game-changing market. An opportunity to build legacy, generate real wealth for minorities, and lastly, create a path for others to follow. As equity owners of the Riverboat, DTI is excited about the opportunity to be trailblazers in the gaming industry, not just for Maryland, but for the country.
We knew how difficult it was to get there, and we'd never stop trying to help others to gain a presence in an industry that doesn't necessarily call us friends. This is a very important piece of this program for me today because, you know, folks of disparate backgrounds came together, again, all minorities, to make this happen. And we are the only minority, 100% minority gaming sports betting operator in the state of Maryland and possibly in the US, okay? That's what others are saying. So we're not only proud about the accomplishment, but we believe we have a very, very huge responsibility to do things right. And as I said in that earlier video, create a path for others to follow, okay? So at this time, I'd like to bring up our majority owner. She loves to keep a very, very low profile. We love her to death, and we're gonna give her an opportunity just to come up and say hello. That's all, that's all. No one gets to see her. Gagandi, sir, majority owner in the Riverboat on the Potomac. A woman owned, yes. Okay?
There you go. Thank you so much to all of you guys for giving us the opportunity to be here and serve you and help Charles County in every way possible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the most I've heard her talk. Thank you. Winston's not here, but you saw the bearded one he's home with his friends. He takes care of matters in Jamaica for his family in July, so he's not here. Maruthi, some of these folks may not know you.
Maruthi Prasad, we started this journey with certain vision where we wanted, all, minority to be in one partnership and get this one successful. With the Charles County delegation support and, partnering with right people, we were here successful, and we love that Patson has pushed us to this community benefit, and which we also wanted to do it. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
And for me, I think I've said all I need to say concerning who I am and what we've done here, but this is a special group of people. Okay, it is a very special group of people, and again, we came from disparate backgrounds, but this particular opportunity, knowing the important it is to our community, brought us together. So with that being said, I've kind of talked about our passion about this. It gets back to lifting up communities in events such as this to provide a platform for the promises we made to folks. That was, we made a promise to the members of the General Assembly who represent you from Charles County that we would give back to the community and community grants, revenue to help those nonprofits like yourself to grow. This was just the first round of that, okay? We intend to do at least 3 more. And if we get help for, what is it, historical horse racing, it'll get better and bigger, okay? But we need to get the laws passed first. Right, Delegate Davis?
Well, I just see you asking for more.
But no, we're really excited about that. But so, in closing, it is truly for us an honor to be able to stand here and hand you some revenue, some funding to help you grow your businesses. It's tough out here right now, It was tough for us to come up with this revenue, but we made a promise, and we'll keep our promise, okay? But we know that the need is great, the opportunities are few to do it, and the people are few to do the things you need to have done. So we're just excited to be here and make this happen.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm Commissioner Vice President Ralph Patterson. I'm just so happy to be able to be here today to support Tony and Suri and the entire group at the sports book over on the Riverboat. I'll be honest with you, Tony. When you first brought me over, this was before I was commissioner, I was a little bit worried because I didn't see the vision, but I believed. And that's all that was necessary. And so now seeing it come to fruition and seeing all the improvement, I didn't know about the new improvement. Those are sweet. Those are really nice. And so I'm just so happy to see that your dreams and your energy and your positivity poured out. And all we need to do is just get behind you and believe that this was going to come to fruition. So we're just so happy to be able to support you. And we look forward to many, many other endeavors that you have in the county. And I didn't know those facts about us being the only minority-owned, 100% minority-owned sports book. And so that's fantastic. And so once again, these are words and actions matching up. You have minority-owned, you have entrepreneur activities that are productive for our county, working in synergy together. And of course, with our delegation, it always makes it easy when Annapolis is in line with La Plata, because that way we can all work from the same playbook and get things done quickly and expeditiously.
Awesome.
So
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And before I forget, I want to introduce my colleague, Commissioner Coates.
Thank you so much.
So.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Absolutely. All right. So we have a little history here. I have a little history. This was a journey that I never thought would come to fruition. When it was approached to me many years ago, about three and a half years ago, I said, "Are you kidding?" And they said, "A riverboat." And I'm thinking like, I think I know where that is. I do know that it's because I served on the liquor board. I do know that that's in Charles County. But how are we going to sell this? How are we going to sell this to the community and have them to buy in? So the journey starts with the ask. That was an ask, and then it went on to say, what can we benefit out of this? The community can benefit from this if we support a casino. So we know about the lockbox, the education lockbox. And so Tony, with myself, his partnership, the delegation, came up with the community benefit agreement. At that point, we're like, aha, we feel like we had an aha moment. But we knew that it would benefit the community in a way that you all are sitting here to be honored with this grant. And I am so happy and honored to be here to support it, because it was a journey that we did not think was going to happen, but it did with the support of our partnership delegation, with our partnership with my colleagues, myself, Tony, thank you guys. And then, of course, I can't leave out our good friend Ivan, who was our lobbyist at the time, who was instrumental in helping with this endeavor. So, but I want to thank you. You did it. You're here. And we look forward to that many more benefit agreements and an increase of it. Oh, absolutely. We'll take the increase also. But he said it. But thank you very much. It was a pleasure. It was a wonderful journey. And we couldn't have done it without you. And thank you for the opportunity to award our community with grant money from the casino that they supported. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Representing Senator Arthur Ellis is Ms. Latoya Mitchell, and she will bring greetings on behalf of Senator Ellis.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. All right, I am Latoya Mitchell, and I have the pleasure of serving as Senator Ellis's Chief of Staff. He cannot be here this evening because he's attending a conference out of state, but he wanted to make sure that he sends his greetings to all of you who are here. He wanted to say congratulations to all of the award recipients, as well as the sports book establishment, and look forward to continue working with his delegation here in Charles County as you all and everyone continue to move forward. So thank you on behalf of Senator Ellis.
Thank you very, very much. Now, this is what you're waiting for, right? We have not only checks, but we also have proclamations and words of congratulations from some of the elected officials. And I'd like to also recognize Brenda Thomas, who's a member of the Charles County Board of Education. And I believe there are no other elected officials here. So let's start with, okay. I'm sorry, the Central Committee. Suri, Charles County Central Committee. And Loretta Miles, also with the Charles County Democratic Central Committee, because we all play on the same playbook, right?
Yes.
And before I do that, I want to say thank you again for the visual presentation. That was really very important because not many people understood or knew the essence of where you were and what it is you're doing. And you're absolutely right. It pays to have the chair of the racing and gaming on the committee, because what they said to me was, well, Delegate Patterson, well, this is being recorded. Well, I'm told that they said, well, Delegate Patterson, we have to give you one of the awards. And certainly I said, I'm told that I said, we'll take it. See, I'm having too much fun. All right, so we have not only the checks, but also a citation from Senator Van Hollen, who was unable to be here with us, but he sent his greetings, and each of you will receive a citation that reads.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
The citation reads, on this date, the 17th of July, 2025, in recognition of its receiving the 2025 Riverboat on the Potomac. What is it?
What? Potomac?
Okay.
Potomac.
On
She's
the
from Alabama. She's not using Potomac up here.
Okay. It's receiving the 2025 Riverboat on the Potomac Community Benefit Grant Award with gratitude for its unwavering dedication to uplifting and serving our community, with appreciation for all it does to touch the life of others, and with best wishes for its continued success, United States Senator Chris Van Hollen.
And that's for each group. And I'm told the county commissioners have awards as well.
Thank you, Mother. Rest in the service, right? Once again, good afternoon. Each one of these citations say, be it hereby known to all that sincere congratulations is offered to the recipient. The Charles County Commissioners extend our sincerest congratulations to the recipient on their dedication and outstanding contributions to our community. As a recipient of the 2025 Riverboat on the Potomac Sportsbook Community Benefit Grant Award, you've been demonstrated exceptional commitment to improving the quality of life for Charles County residents. Your effort exemplified the spirit of service, community partnership, and positive impact that this award is intended to celebrate. We commend and honor your vision, your hard work, and meaningful contributions that strengthens and inspires our community, and it's signed by the entire Board of County Commissioners, myself, Vice President, and Commissioner Coates, as well as the entire board. So thank you very much, and congratulations to all the recipients.
Thank you so much. Each group, there are 8 awardees, and these nonprofits were recommended by members of the Charles County Delegation. And the first to receive recognition is the Afro American Cultural Technologies and Scientific Olympics Act, ACSO. Representing this group is Delegate Davis.
Oh. Thank you so much, Delegate Patterson. So the NAACP is away at their convention in one of the Carolinas, North Carolina. And so I am accepting this award on their behalf. And for those who don't know what ACSO is, it is a youth program with the NAACP. And I had the opportunity of presenting awards to them about a month ago. And there were 3 performances as a part of the program. Young people are doing some really awesome things, and they bring home national awards every year. I'm sure we'll hear about the ones they brought home this weekend or this week. But I want to tell you that this is a great program that's happening in the county, and on behalf of ACSO, I accept the award. For, I don't know how much. Here it is. For $3,000.
Hey.
He's going up.
Latanya?
Don't fall.
Latoya? Come. You're in Senator Ellis's stead. So,
Awesome. Rest in service, yes.
all right.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
All right. We may not go in order because we're recycling the tracks. Just keep it real. Okay, the next group to receive a check is the Charles Composite Squadron of the Civil Air Patrol, represented by
Here we go.
Mr. James Muhammad.
Thank you. Again, as she said, my name is James Muhammad. I'm representing the Charles Composite Squadron of the Civil Air Patrol. We are one of 25 units throughout the state of Maryland, and we are volunteers serving America's communities, saving lives and building futures. Our main programs are cadet programs, aerospace education, and emergency services. For example, everyone's been seeing the weather events that we've been having lately, and particularly we had a flood in Western Maryland back in late May. So we galvanized our unit here in the state of Maryland and all went up to Western Maryland and provided relief services there at the request of the county there. So we did that. That's a service that we provide to our state and our county and our local government. So you can tap into our services. To do that here in Charles County, we're the only unit here in Charles County. So to do that, we obviously need people to do that. We have 34 young people, cadets, from the ages of 12 through 20, and we have 14 adults that provides the service and does this. And so this is what we do, and we love to do it. We're bringing new programs every year. We do the College of Southern Maryland STEAM event. This upcoming year, we'll be doing the Cyber Patriot, which is a national cyber competition where some of the young people, they can be awarded scholarships and other opportunities in the field of cyber and,
Awesome.
and science and tech. Thank you.
Level it down a little bit. Bring it down just a little bit on this end, down a little bit. That's okay. That looks better. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. We'll be all right, folks. Uh-oh.
My public affairs officer, my wife. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. And the next group to receive recognition is the Jolly Dream Foundation. Many of you know Gloria Jolly, however, she's not here tonight or this evening, but Mrs. Boston, Darlene Boston, will represent the Jolly Dream Foundation.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay. Gloria Jolly is the president of the Jolly Dream Foundation. She can't be here today. She is on a much deserved vacation. She's in Alaska, so she'll be back soon. We are at Bryan's Road Community Center. We're the outreach center, and she started this program when the Safeway closed because we became a very desperate community, and we don't have food. We're a food desert. So in the center, what we do now is better health and weight management information, and we help prevent diabetes, and we do chair exercises every Thursday and Tuesday at 11 o'clock. We do line dancing exercises on Friday, and all of that is free. We also provide food distribution to the general public. And during the pandemic, we coexisted with Charles County Health Department to administer vaccines. We worked with the partners and provided free dental care. We had the Register of the Wills, West Banco, the Collins Law Firm to help, and the Catherine Foundation provided supplies and diapers. We offer special events like the Easter egg hunt, Back to School Resource Day, which will be soon, where we give out backpacks, school supplies, socks, shirts, everything that the kids need. We have a Halloween parade each year, and we have Santa's workshop. And the programs can be viewed on our website, which is the Jolly Dream Foundation. And we're asking everyone to look at that and come see what we do in Bryant's Road. Thank you.
Got it? There you go.
That's a video camera, by the way. This is actually a still camera. Right here, thank you. All right, one more time.
Thank you.
We're not done. You got one more. One more. Got two camera people.
Thank you.
Okay. The next nonprofit is led by a founder who is phenomenal. She's a young woman who is from Charles County and has recognized the need to give back. She's also a crown holder, title holder of multiple crowns. And I would like for you for Dr. Janae Lincoln to come forward. Don't adjust your crown. She's also my goddaughter.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here to accept this award. As Dr. Patterson said, my name is Dr. Janae Jasmine Linkins, and I am a product of Charles County. I went to Gale Bailey. I went to General Smallwood. I went to Lackey, and I also taught at Westlake High School. And so I'm just really happy to be here. My nonprofit is entitled Don't Adjust Your Crown, and it's for, you want to come up here with us? Come on. My nonprofit is for encouraging young women, specifically young Black women in the community, to understand and appreciate their worth. I volunteer in the high schools and the middle schools. I host a mentorship program, as well as a STEM academy that I just started this summer. And so, yeah, I'm just really happy to be here and excited for the upcoming school year to work with the young people in the high schools of Charles County. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Down this and just a little bit. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Perfect.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great. Which school? Westlake.
Phenomenal. I hope that you're listening to what these nonprofits are doing and how they're different, but yet the theme is always to helping young people, helping those who are in need. The next awardee is certainly no stranger to us. She's not only a Maryland resident, but she is an international person who has representation at the UN, our United Nations. And so I hope she'll explain or share some of her insights with you. Please welcome our phenomenal Caprice James, president of Stella's Girls.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm Caprice James, CEO and founder of Stella's Girls, and I am deeply honored to accept this generous community benefit grant award from the Riverboat on the Potomac and our Charles County delegation. For those who are not familiar with Stella's Girls, we are an international nonprofit dedicated to empowering youth through STEAM education, mentorship, and leadership development. What started as a vision has now grown into a global movement spanning across 8 countries. That's the United States and 7 African countries. While our reach expands internationally, our hearts remain firmly planted here in Charles County. As the trusted vendor for mentoring services for Charles County, we've built deep roots in our local community over the past 5 years. We have served over 18 schools across Charles County Public Schools, providing weekly social emotional learning and STEM programming. Over the last 5 years, we have served over 1,000 youth across Charles County through our comprehensive programs like Leaders Who Code, the Sunflower Project, and Journey to Manhood. What makes me most proud is seeing our Charles County youth step onto the world stage. So just this past March, we had the incredible honor of taking the first all-Black female student delegation from Charles County to the United Nations Commission on the Status of Women, where our students led panels and participated in global discussions on gender-based violence prevention and gender equity. From our global perspective, serving youth across 8 countries, I can tell you the young people right here in Charles County are just as brilliant, just as capable, and just as deserving of every opportunity of youth anywhere in the world. And we've proven it on the international stage. With a 65% alumni success rate in pursuing further education and careers, we're creating a pipeline of empowered youth, young people to be ready to contribute to our community and beyond. This grant will help us expand our reach to even more schools and students, ensuring that every young person in Charles County has access to the mentorship and STEAM education they deserve. To the Riverboat on the Potomac and our Charles County delegation, thank you for investing in our vision and recognizing that when we empower our youth, we strengthen our entire community. Together, we're building a Charles County where every young person can discover their potential and become the leaders our world needs. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Come on.
I'm a little tall. Thank you guys so much.
Almost home. Almost home.
Oh, right behind.
You got 3 more?
Thank you very much. Again, a phenomenal leader, international leader. The next group is Upward Thrive Academy, Inc. I'm so happy that Alicia Hatley is here representing her group, a group of creative young folks. And so, Alicia, please come forward to receive your check.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you to the Charles County delegation and also to the Riverboat. We're just so thankful because we are a human services organization and we serve people of all ages. But I'm just going to tell you a little bit about us. We're a nonprofit human services organization dedicated to helping individuals overcome challenges and thrive within their communities. Serving Southern Maryland, UTA strengthens personal, family, and occupational wellness through education, training, resources, and community engagement. Since its founding in 2010, and incorporation in 2019, UTA has expanded to offer year-round youth programs, including the Actin' Up Theater Troupe and the Youth Journalism and Media Club. These initiatives foster leadership, creativity, and empowerment. On July 12th, which is this past Saturday, the theater troupe premiered its newest feature film, Eclipse the Good and the Rogue, filmed across Charles County. And the film debuts on next Friday on YouTube. So please catch that. Visit our website, upwardthriveinc.org, and you'll find out more information. Meanwhile, the Journalism and Media Club publishes a Get Up and Go magazine written by youth for youth, and we publish hard copies, and we make it accessible. They write it so that their peers will have more of a love for reading, and improving literacy. We also, in the fight against food insecurity, UTA has distributed over 25,000 pounds of food in 2024 alone and provides weekly backpack meals to over 100 students through a partnership with Charles County Public Schools. Additionally, support comes from partnerships with the Southern Maryland Food Bank, Shoppers Food Warehouse, and the University of Maryland SNAP Ed program, offering nutrition, education, and wellness workshops. And we do the breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the weekly backpack meals every week. We are also recognized as Bombas Giving Partners, and we have a program called Good Socks, Good Feet campaign, which is we distribute over 20,000 pairs of socks in 2023 to individuals and families in need. And so we are truly grateful and thankful to all of you for thinking of us and for choosing us as we help our young people to improve. And then also we serve our senior citizens on several times during the week at the Senior Center Waldorf Senior Center, as well as senior apartments. So thank you all.
Awesome. Yes. Great work.
This is our associate executive director, my husband.
Great. Ready. And there you go. All right. Thank you. Perfect. There you go.
All right.
All right.
Get up here. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's great. All right, well, thank you very much. And I'm glad the husband came up, because if they're partners or members of the group, certainly feel free to join us. Okay, the next group is the W.C. Hughes 1052 Elks Lodge. We were very pleased to award them $75,000 a few weeks ago. You might say, well, why are they getting more money? They need it, number one. And the other is, I promised the River on the Potomac that I would offer their neighbor a chance to have resorts or rewards from the casino, because I know what they're doing is very much aligned with what you're doing. So, Mr. Wells, if you would come forth, and if you wanted to bring anyone else up, please do so.
I have two of my Elks brothers, Brother Elwood Hurd and Mr. Garrett Johnson. If they would come up with
down.
me, please. These two guys are a big help and instrumental at the lodge and what we do. Normally, Gary Williams does all my speaking for me, but I'm a man up today. I'd like to thank you guys, the delegation, and the Riverboat for your generous donation. Down there at the Elks Lodge in Newburgh, we're not just a club or a bar. We use our lodge for coat drives, food drives, where we deliver dinners on Thanksgiving night, as well as having folks come in. We do toy drives. We do coat drives for the winter. We do school backpack drives. We give people affordable places to. A lady called a couple weeks, a month ago, 1 week's notice. Her nephew got killed. Pedestrian got struck on Route 5 in Waldorf. She wanted to have a benefit. Give her our large minimal cost of $200. She raises money, had a nice time, made over $5,000.
Awesome. What a blessing.
And those are things that we do to make us feel good, to try to help the community. Right now, we're hosting a disabled dance once a month. And that's what this money will come in helping us with ramps and trying to get things where make it easier on them when they come into our building. So everything we got with the 75,000, we appreciate what we're in process if we ever get to draw the money down to get our road road paved and all that. Get our place paved so we can have handicap parking and make everything a lot easier for everyone. So thanks you all for everything you did for the Lodge in Newburgh.
Thank you so much. I know you would need it for something else. Come on. It's your money. I'm short, so I can stand here. This is what?
I'm a little bit tall.
What?
On that side.
Oh, here.
Right.
You doing it? I want you to do it, but I'm gonna. All right.
We have one more.
Yeah, last.
Whew.
The last award is for the Charles County NAACP. The last award is for the Charles County NAACP number 706. The NAACP, again, the president is Diotha Sweat. She is in Charlottesville. The group, the young folks, AXO, are receiving national recognition. And so she said she'd try and fly back. I said, no, stay down there because we can cover it up here. But the NAACP work is never ending. And so we hope that this award will help them in their efforts to secure office space because, again, they are meeting from place to place. And so this is our attempt to offer some resolution for office space for them. And so, again, on behalf of the Charles County NAACP, number 7016, because they all have different posts, we want to thank the Riverboat for this generous donation. Are there any members of the NAACP in here? No? Okay. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I'm sorry?
There's a meeting soon.
Okay. Some of the groups that received awards tonight, we heard them through the Legislative Bond Initiative. I believe your group was one. And it made a difference for us in terms of how we can provide services, your tax dollars, because they're your tax dollars that are sent to the General Assembly, and then we will make a decision based upon what we get, the allocations for communities. And so please know that this is July. And so in October, I believe we will have another hearing for legislative bond initiatives. These initiatives are used typically for structures, not personnel, but for structures and then programs, etc. So be on the lookout for the LBIs, or legislative body initiatives, from your delegation. Now, you heard Mr. Wells said they need help drawing down the money. That is the biggest problem with a lot of grantees. They will say, well, we got 200,000 or 150,000, whatever. For example, the Boys and Girls Club in Indian Head is a result of the bond initiatives and so many others. But it's really up to you. Keep us apprised if you have problems drawing down the money, because we give it and the state will hold it. And then you have to go through various steps. Typically, you have to get a contract or bill. And once you get that, then the contractors will work with you, et cetera, et cetera. But it will come, I assure you. It will come.
These checks are here today.
All right, so why don't we do all the awardees to get your checks? We're going to record it and take a picture. Does that work? Bring them on up. All the awardees, come get your money. It's your money.
Composite Squadron. Well, they can't see anything.
Turn around.
Yeah, kind of turn. Yeah, okay. Composite Squadron, Civil Air Patrol. Okay, let's see. Don't adjust your crown.
Thank you. Renee, there's people over here. No, these are the people who gave you the money.
Jolly Dream Foundation. Stella's Girls, Inc. Up with Thrive Academy. Great work. Bless you. W.A.C. Hughes, 1053 Elk Lodge. Bless you.
And the checks are great. Can we take a group picture, please?
And before we all go, and of course, modesty runs in her blood. I just want to say thank you to Delegate Patterson for being the chair of the Gaming Commission, for making sure that this got over the finish line. Because, like I said, there's lots of ideas that go to Annapolis to die. And this is, I'm gladly not one of those ones, and that it's going to benefit all Charles Countyans, and her granddaughter's in the back, and so this is something that is generational.
She's here in the county.
Absolutely, absolutely. So just want to say thank you, Delegate Mother, for doing a great job in Annapolis and doing it for Charles County. So that's very important. So just thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, well, thank everyone for being here this evening and for being so cooperative. Please know the NAACP will get their checks at their meeting. And in the back, we have refreshments. I cannot be remiss without pointing out Jonathan Carpenter. Jonathan is our person in Annapolis. He, along with Tony, will come and tell us what they need. But most of all, please plan on visiting the riverboat on the Potomac. You will not be disappointed. Take care and God bless.